Like, all right, look at everything we seeing right now transpire with DMX, right? Look how the paper put him.
Bruh. I know what
The New York Post. Mm-hmm. Or was it the Daily News?
Nope, it was the Post.
It was the Post?
It was the Post.
They never fail. They never fail.
Bruh. Mm-hmm.
Right? They put the Prince and the rapper, right?
Right.
So my thing is this. What makes... I always, when it comes to that whole royalty shit, I always wondered, like, what the fuck makes y'all royalty? Is it because y'all have money?
It's literally...
did y'all niggas ever slay any dragons? Like, for real, bro. Like, did y'all niggas slay dragons? Did y'all fight off the White Walkers? Like, what makes y'all royalty? Not real shit. I be wondering shit like...
They still do the sword shit, too. You know that, right?
Yeah, but so what? So, all right, so look. Think about the law of the land.
Yeah.
That's what y'all do there. So if we view DMX as a king, and this shit was fucking tacky, this bitch, Sarah, whatever her name was.
She deleted all her shit. She know what she did.
Yeah, she know what she did.
Or whatever the Post made her do.
Right, but it's like, what? So if we consider DMX a king, I could say every reason why I feel like he's a king. I feel like DMX is a king, because I ain't gonna just say just because he a black man, he's a king. Because I feel like to be a king, you have to have a kingdom, or you have to build a kingdom. You have to have ruled a kingdom, or you have to created one.
Right.
And I feel like not just rap music, but just his words, bro. Like, that man, since I was a kid, the first time I ever heard DMX was the song "Niggas Done Started Something." It was on a Bad Boy mixtape. You too young for this, but Diddy used to do mixtapes with DJ Doo-Wop, where he would host, because a mixtape is, you know what a real mixtape is.
I know what a real mixtape is.
Okay, I'm just asking, bro. You know what I mean?
I like my hip hop. I like my history.
Okay. All right, so he used to
But wait, actually, Blake, can you explain what a mixtape is in case people don't know, though?
Okay, so I'll say for what I understood a mixtape to be when I was a kid, because mixtapes have changed, like, same way I said the evolutionary of, like, learning and all of that has changed. But for when I was a kid, a mixtape was a DJ getting on his turntables,
right,
doing mixes and blends with music and putting it on a tape, right?
Right.
Mixing it up, mixtape.
Right.
But then when I got, that's when I was a little kid. Then when I got a little older, like to my early years, like of like being a preteen, like around 11, 12, it was DJ Doo-Wop. I say like Ron G, DJ Doo-Wop, Mr. C, a lot of DJ, Enough, all of them.
Clue.
Clue, but Clue, this is what I'm saying, it changes. Because before I was listening to Clue, I was listening to the Bad Boy mixtapes.
Okay.
Or it might have been one the same around the same time. But I remember the Bad Boy mixtapes was how Diddy was Puff Daddy at that time, was breaking his artists. So he would have, I remember like Channel Live having Channel Live is a rap group. They had like one record that was big, Mad Ism. They had like what was they had a fucking
what their hit was?
Mad Ism. That it is right there, featuring KRS-One. But they had a freestyle on one of the Bad Boy mixtapes, or it might have been a Clue. I can't remember, but that's the first time I ever heard DMX. Niggas Done Started Something came out in 1995. DMX album didn't come out until 1998, and that record was still on his album. But the first time I heard DMX, he sounded 8 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? He sounded like this big guy. And what I'm speaking on is me considering him a king. Like, we didn't have social media and everybody wasn't on TV.
Right.
So by the time I did see DMX, like I explained to you before, you know, my man's father, my man Troy, his father owned a cleaners on 135th Street, and DMX man's owned a beauty salon on 135th Street. So DMX, like I used to be over there. We used to go over there to show my man Troy, and DMX used to just pop up over there all the time, every day, all the time. So I like literally some days he's standing outside, he might give us $20 and tell us all go to the store. You know what I'm saying? He might sit there and play a song that we never heard before just to see everybody on the block reaction.
Right.
So why is it that when like somebody from our community passes away, we got to hear about their trials and tribulations.
Bro, he didn't even pass. He
transitioned.
Well, that too. But he was literally in the hospital
and they
on life support after ODing and having a heart attack.
Right.
Just that.
Crazy,
a man in the hospital.
Right.
On life support.
Yeah.
Probably surrounded by his family. Probably mad tabloids and shit going on.
Yeah.
Right.
And got to keep seeing that shit.
Right. Plus a lot of love.
Right.
Then you got a newspaper, reputable, quote unquote, dike.
So allegedly. And
talking about the houses he lost.
That's what we talk like that, and that's what I'm saying, right? So this is what my thing is, right? So when a person like myself or anybody, when we start bringing up something about race and somebody says, "Why are you making it about race?" That's why. Yeah. Because it's always about race.
Yeah.
No matter how far we think we've come, I don't give a fuck how many white people go to Black Lives Matter, whatever rallies and none of that shit, or how many times Michael Rappaport recite a verse from somebody, you know what I mean? Or how many times, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Bro, it's always gonna be that, bro.